Hello, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's get into your reading. Hopefully, you all are having a great day today. Let's get into your reading. Already prayed over your cards. Let me see. Let me clear the space. We're getting closer and closer to this last quarter moon in this cycle. We're still in eclipse season. And so you want to protect your energy as much as you possibly can. We had a full moon in Virgo. We had a full blood moon in Virgo. So you're still letting go of some things, right? And we're coming up on a solar eclipse in this new moon in Aries. That's going to be on the 29th of March. So before we get to that, you want to still kind of sort of slow down. Venus and Mercury are retrograde. So let's get into it. My community wants me to thrive. That's right. Your community wants you to thrive. And that's what you want to focus on. Your community wants you to thrive. And that's what's important. Your community wants you to thrive. Let's get into it. Talking to you wherever Taurus is in your birth chart. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right. Your ruling planet, Venus, is retrograde right now. So you all rule second house, and that's the house of personal resources, money, habits, possessions, values, financial security, self-worth, and income. Your community wants you to thrive. That's what's important. You rule. You all are ruled by Venus, and so that's self-worth and self-love. Know your self-worth and self-love. Slow down, please. Slow down. Here we have High Priestess. You've already gone through some dark times. To step into the light. Come on now. Slow down. Light High Priestess energy, right? And I see you being victorious. I see you in the spotlight. I see you out here hashtag winning, and focus on that. You're trying to create something new, right? Protect it. Protect what you're trying to feel like you feel like you have this whole new lease on life, and that's what you want to focus on. Add some structure and authority to it. It's not your way or the highway, right? And so Source is saying you're trying to create something new, and so that's what Source wants you to do, right? So that means the energies around you, you're being open to creating something with energies. Now that you're back in the saddle again, you and somebody are in the saddle again, and so you're not trying to. I know you're Hierophant energy, so you're definitely not being stubborn. Like you're not being bullheaded. You're not being stubborn. Obviously, you're not trying to force your will onto people, but you're learning how to, this connects us with water. You're learning how to pour into yourselves, listening to your intuition. This connects us with intuition, but also allowing other people, you're listening to other people's intuition as well. Yeah. Right. So I definitely feel like somebody's getting ready to start traveling, maybe traveling the world, doing some things, right? Somebody could be moving, right? Somebody could be moving. You and somebody could be moving, right? Back in the saddle again. Somebody could be moving, right? Right? Somebody could be getting married. You could have been in a crossroad trying to make a decision about some things. You could either be getting married, or you could have been thinking about getting married, but you could have made a decision now, right, to get married, right? Here we have the Ten of Cups. And so, could have been getting married, could be getting married to your soulmate. Congratulations to whoever's getting married. Yeah. Somebody could also be getting a job offer too. Somebody could be getting a job offer, right? So that's a breakthrough for you. So it looks like some things are moving along. So somebody could have been at a crossroad in some area of your life where you could have been trying to make some decisions, but you got all the information that you need. So you could have been waiting on something. Could have been waiting for some kind of some feedback, trying to wait on some clarity on something, trying to get some information about some things. And so, And so you may have gotten some information. Yep. So back in the saddle again. There you go. And you got some information. You got some feedback so that you can finally move on, right? Yeah. Got some information so you can move on. You got to remember that everything that's being said about you behind your back is not always a character assassination. And that's what I say in my channel all the time. Is like when people are saying stuff behind your back, it's not always a character assassination. Sometimes people think people are talking. Well, I say it on my channel all the time, but people talking about you behind your back is not always a character assassination. Sometimes people are on your team, and it's not always a character assassination. So, yeah. So, sometimes people are just trying to move on without assassinating your character. Some people really are high vibrational, and they're not assassinating your character. They're just trying to move on with their lives. So, but yeah, so something is closed out. Something is definitely closed out. So you can move on. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody can move on from the, somebody can definitely move on from the, from any kind of distractions and confusion, right? So yeah, so whatever information, like I said before, you can move on from any kind of karmic cycle that you may have been holding on to, any kind of anger or confusion or upset or rage or whatever. Somebody could have been somebody could have been stuck in some kind of a cycle, assuming something or whatever. Somebody could have been assuming something was their way or the high, whatever. Like I said, somebody could have been assuming something. Who knows what somebody was assuming? But moving on, finally moving on. So, yeah, look to the stars. Looking to the stars, closing out a cycle, moving on. Yeah, it's time to take some kind of action. Time to take some kind of action. And taking action is, like I said before, is with someone who feels like something is their way or the highway. So, and this is, again, speaking to your first house. Somebody who has a temperament, someone who has a strong personality, who gave you some kind of first impression about something or whatever. Somebody's taking some kind of action with somebody. So, receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan, to trust your inner guidance. Trust your own inner guidance. And not just everybody else's inner guidance, but to trust your own inner guidance, right? Somebody's coming out of some kind of a karmic cycle with two energies. And trusting your own inner guidance. So somebody was in a karmic cycle with two people who, gave you some kind of first impression about something. But here we have life source. So when it comes to a standstill, you turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. Do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free or of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. Because somebody now has enough information that someone has always been on your team. Here we have everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. And life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise and miracles. Are these cards stuck together? Child, what in the world? Anyway, so miracles in the dark. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. You are complete. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your life and the beauty of your being. You are enough now and always. A new chapter. When things seem to be falling apart, be aware that things may be coming together in new ways that suit the next phase of your life even better. The door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen and pure happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find safe space. Follow your bliss. Yeah, follow your bliss. All right. So Like I said, we had a last full moon we had was in Leo. We're not talking about any Leos that you know. Leo actually rules fifth house, right? So fifth house is all about health, work habits, daily routines. Excuse me. Fifth house is all about romance, creativity, children, projects, fun, self-expression, hobbies, what makes you feel good. Leo is all about allowing your inner child to come out and play. And so Source is saying, go where you are appreciated and not where you're simply tolerated. Then this is in all aspects of your life. And so Source is saying, know when to close out cycles. Know when to close out cycles. Know how to close out cycles. People will appreciate you when you are not letting other people control how you think, how to close out cycles. You know, how to, you know, like you get, your family is telling you how to close out cycles. I assume everybody watching this video is over 18 years old. If your family and your friends are telling you this, with all this fire his family, if your family is telling you, if they got more say so over your relationships than you do, then Source is saying that's going to be a major issue moving forward. So you celebrating something. Yeah, so authority, be self-confident. Yeah, independence, there it is. Don't depend on others. Express yourself, express your creative side. Look at all your options, and I'm seeing sweet success here. So perfect fit, finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job for yourself. I'm seeing social status for you, fertility. Don't sacrifice family for career. I'm seeing success for somebody. Something has been exhausting for somebody. You're shedding your skin, like the scales from your eyes have been removed from something. You know, talking about public face here. Yeah, it can make people, you know, incredibly, you know, fearful or nervous and cause a lot of anxiety when you feel like you're not really sure, where you're just kind of like you don't really know how people feel about you. You know, especially if you got if other people are kind of like your mouthpiece, family members are your mouthpiece. They feel like they know more about certain things. They're more familiar with this than you do, and you can speak up for yourself. So sources say your community wants you to thrive. But that's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful, but somebody is breaking that karmic cycle within themselves and moving forward, and you're going to start seeing yourself just take off and thrive moving forward. And so, yeah, you're not going to, I don't see you being in survival mode from now on. Somebody's leaving behind. This is a full card in upright. This is a brand new beginning for somebody. And then you're here, this right here, you're learning how to be the initiator moving forward. You're back in the saddle, back in the center stage. Somebody's going to feel a lot better, being a lot more confident moving forward. And that's how you're going to see yourself thrive. That is how you're going to see yourself thriving moving forward. And just this more confident space. All right? Bye.